Pleasant good evening to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, the diaspora, and elsewhere. Friends all. Before I continue to talk about Guyana, I want to send my condolences to the family and friends for what happened in Houston, Texas. The loss of life because of flood, water rising, and to show you the power of the wind, the water, the lightning. God don't play. But ladies and gentlemen, these things happen all over. Hurricane, earthquake, tornado, volcano, the power of God and nature. But man takes this thing beyond. Because when we think that we are better, little things can wake us up. Many people might be pointing their finger in many areas. So I send my condolence to the entire family and the nation for the loss of what happened in Texas. And my condolence also to the innocent people in Palestine, Israel, Russia, Ukraine, wherever there's a war-torn zone because of corrupt dictators who wanted to believe that they are God. So let me start it here now about Georgetown, Guyana. Friends all. For you, the young people who's not aware of the past and living in a dream or a vision, hope that you will get forward. I have a message for you. I wish you all the best. But under the government of the PPP, and the PNC, who's APNU, and if you calculate it carefully, it become APNU because of members who was kicked out of the PPP, Nagamutu Ramjatan, who formed the AFC. So there are no changes between the two. And I'm going to take you all back to memory lane for the old fools in the past that vote on the basics of racism. Indian voted because of Indian leaders. Blacks vote because of black leaders. But Indians are opportunists. They will sell anything to accomplish their goal, providing they feel they are untouchable. While you, the blacks, you got a chip on your shoulder of white man slave, their ancestor. And yes, you will not want another nation to rule you, and that could be understandable. Now what will make you rule another nation? I hope you understand what I'm getting at. So there's no rooms anymore for dictators in this hemisphere. Many great dictators have fallen. Many get hanged like Saddam. The pie-faced man Noriega of Panama. He was in jail, then they take him out, hand him to France, and he died there. The Shah died with cancer. And many of them in America and the Western power and the European tired using you know you do wrong. And before you get old and repent, is a way of cancer and many other disease. Let me say, hooray to the brother in Africa that is doing good for his people. That's a leader, the Black Gaddafi. But why cannot the world try to understand each other in this 24th century? Everybody wants power, domination. Well, the time for dictatorism is over. They are more educated today. With a TV, you could see everything, and with your cell phone, you can see and record anything. The world have changes. So that brings me back to Georgetown, Guyana. I have a message from Mr. Barajaglia, Vice President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the most corrupt country in the Republic in Guyana. Let it be known to you. There's no room for dictators. And don't matter how much people, politicians may have, the police and criminal elements kill, somebody already got the message. Because they go to tell friends who tell others. And everybody have a price. And nobody go to escape it. Even when you're a dictator like Bashir, the last one that ran from Syria into Russia, you're going to hear very soon he died. And his family and all the richness accomplished that he had accomplished in Syria will be confiscated by the Russian authority because his family won't get a penny. They may lucky if they get $1 billion or $2 out of 160 or 75 billion. Same like Nigeria with Abacha, over $10 billion in the Swiss bank. And according to information is alleged, the Nigerian people can't get it back, which is a shame, my friends. If a man stole something and you happen to buy it from him, knowing that he stole it, you are an accomplice to the crime. So if a man stole money from his country, being the leader, and banking it, the bank is responsible to know that that man did not accomplish it as a musician, a soccer player, a boxer, but steal it from his nation, who borrow money from the IMF, the ECC Bank, and other lending facilities. So therefore, the bank must understand clearly that the money belongs to nations, and let's work together for humanity, because the time for dictatorism is over. We have seen dictators in the whole Latin and South America, Africa, the Arab Peninsula, and we are living today to see lies becomes a matter of truth. When we are the criminals and blaming innocent people for the crime, and then our friends are supporting us. We can sanction a country, but few is out of the sanction list. But there is a God. The 14th to the 15th of July, the world will have a different message, according to my prediction. But let's get back to Guyana. Mr. Barrett Yackdale, the former president, two-term, and vice president at present, and Mr. Ali as president. Come on, Ali. You're a Muslim. You read the Holy Quran. I get in the Hadith, got a lot of message you should follow. And don't be carried away, because you are not Muhammad, you are not Isa or Musa. I want you to know that clear. And every crime that was committed against humanity, you will answer when the time comes. The time for dictatorism is over. If I have to kill a man to be a king or a president, I'd rather be a beggar. If I have to lie on people to look good, I'd rather be dumb. Friends, you got to understand what you're doing, Ali. Because you've been played on the stage of international people, from the UN to BBC. Like if you are a circus, and I know better, you are not a clown. Unless I'm missing something, Mr. Ali. And I want all judges, magistrates, police, and military personnel to listen to me. If you kill for politicians and lock up innocent people, they already tell people who do it. Who will tell another, where are you and your family going? And even if you die, your family going to answer your charge? We are victims of APNU under Mr. Nagamutu. David Granger, I got his letter. I got Mr. Nagamutu letter. He's second in command. But may God have mercy on you. You shall eat your filth and play with the Nagamutu. As much as around the time you will run mad. We are victims towards black people and Indian coolie. We don't thief. We don't want what you have. We love to help both races. But one race believes they're smarter than the other. Hug and come close to you and betray you. Thief from you, try to poison you. If the Obeah man, I'm talking about you, the Indians. If I lie, tell me. But there are differences amongst everybody. In every family, you have a hypocrite or two. You have parasites. You have low life. In every nation, you have the same. But you also have good ones who stand aside. Who stand aside. If you remember the story in the holy book called the Bible about the flood with Noah, when God says he will destroy the whole place because of homosexual life and wayward way of thinking, and the prophet Noah, somebody begged, and the Lord said, okay, go, and if you find so much, I spare it. Or if you find 50, I spare it. There was none, only 8. Friends, the hands of God is there working right now, you're not seeing it. I want to find out something here that really struck me. And I'm going to use it as a lens. When you look at Facebook, Mr. Barrett Jagdeo, as the vice president, seemed to be the speaker of the house. Manzuso stepped down and let him be the speaker. But when you sell your soul for a position and $1, man, you make some prostitute look good, like Jezebel. Think. I think you should look at a movie called Gone with the Wind. Because what is about to happen to Guyana very soon? Only God to save it. Let it be known, Burnham had betrayed the black people, while Jagan betrayed the Indians. And black people was schooled to hate any other race. And what happened in the 60s, my black friends? I don't take side. Y'all was wrong, but wasn't Guyanese black. Was Highlanders brought in there by foreign agents under the Kennedy administration. What y'all have done to Indian and other race, y'all are lucky to still be in Guyana. But the good one saved you. Until came the one and only late Walter Rodney, Bonita Harris, and Dyer, Karen D'Souza, and many, many other young men and women who stand up with discipline and to change the course of life against Burnham, the dictator. And I want you all to listen to this carefully. Any one of you remember what Burnham had a slogan? 51-49? Who was he talking to? Y'all think he was talking to the European, isn't it? 51 for him, for Guyana, and 49 for the European or whoever. No! It was 51 for Burnham, 49 for Chetty Jagan. Ask Nagamutu. And the PNC and the PPP only argue for y'all to hear and see, but they're both keeping the two race down. And what is the argument of Mr. Barrett Jagdeo? And America should not get involved in Guyana politics. Take the country, Trump. You sent the Jews in 1947 to Palestine. Look how many killings are happening on both sides. I would have turned back the clock if I had the power and bring them to Guyana. It would have been developed since 1970s. And Indian and black people would have lived hand to mouth with the crumbs they would have get. At least the Jews would have given them 2 slices of bread. Not the crumbs on the table that was given to from Burnham, now to the PPP. Come on! I call upon you, the decent, honorable black people, young and old, to unite. And the East Indian race to unite. We don't need the new government or PNC and the PPP. We need a national front government. And I have a message, not only y'all go kill it. Y'all got family. Jesus said it clear. Do unto others as you like them to unto. If you kill mine, I'm not going to let you go and go. We are all dead people. Do unto others as you all would like them do unto you. Help a hand in hand. Let's unite. Burnham is dead and gone. Jagan is dead and gone. Today we have dictators still exist. Now what got me? Barrett Jagdeo talking steady. He talk about Ali say you don't have anything to do with this alleged. How suddenly know about drugs or whatever, it's alleged by the way, or whatever game of gold affair, tax, when they all were buddies and buddies together? Come on! When you were uniting with them, you didn't know all of that about them, and you were vice president and president, maybe in the past, and vice president now, with Ali, you were entourage, and suddenly when you're running, suddenly he's such a bad man. He wasn't bad when he was with y'all. Come on, Guyanese, don't be fooled by these fucking hypocrites. These hypocrites, I know y'all are very vindictive, but remember, Barrett, Ali, everybody got friends and family. Some gonna do it because of revenge. Some will do it for a dollar bill. You hear? But those who do it because it have to be done, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, is blessed like Muhammad who went to war, Ali. And Bharat, the Mahabharat war, in India, family versus family. Come on. But As I said, if Ali is doing good, it's the duty of the nation to support him. But at the same time, he cannot join to accept that there's no more body can run Guyana but only the PPP or ACNU or the PNC and only you are one. Come on. Let's be honest here. Why God sent so many prophets, Mr. Ali? Started from Adam and Eve, from Musa, Isa to Muhammad, and he's still sending and corrupt politicians like y'all killing them out internationally. Because y'all want to blame them. Y'all have the answer to the country. Y'all are walking between the Amerindian village and others pretending that y'all are there to help them. Why soon as election ready, then y'all start to give this and give that and giving them and these foolish black and Indian cannot see that. Huh? The NDC, in the right government, plenty president and past will answer. The courthouse, plenty judge and magistrate will be answered. No matter where you run, we can bring you back. And Guyana can save its problem. Guyana is not for black people and Indian, Chinese and Portuguese. Because black claiming emancipation and Africa, Indian claiming Indian arrival. But one thing I respect the blacks for. They don't bring the African culture and force it down the people. I see black boys and black girls singing and dancing Indian music, but cannot speak Tree or Gra, which is Ghana language where the ancestor came from. I can't remember when last I see a quack quack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to wake up. If Ali is doing good, it's our duty to put him there and keep him. But we will not tolerate dictatorism. Mr. Muhammad have a right to run for the president as anybody else. And if he bad now, and he was mixing with Ali, Barrett, and all of them, why he wasn't bad then? How suddenly he becomes such a man you cannot trust? A woman called me today and said to me that this is a Hindu and a Muslim thing. Well, I wouldn't say it, but personally I'm looking at it. When Nudi was in Guyana, he see a Hindu vice president and he also see a Muslim president. I wonder if we know what they've done to India and Pakistan, if they could unite it back with Bangladesh. And Sri Lanka and all, Mother India, have been divided because the children of India divided over religion. So if you divided over religion and all, you are the same people. You can't blame the black people to say you all don't like them, or the Portuguese or Chinese. And if Africa are the same, you can't blame the other race not to trust the black race neither. But friends, it is not where we came from ancestrally, it's where we are today. Let's unite. We tried the black man and his tyranny and darkness, India would never forget. We try the Indian now, and black and other race will not forget, unless there's a part in the jar. And how when you're going to escape? Guyana got some of the greatest magicians. A man in jail come out and burned the jail down back, and he went back in the jail. A helicopter fall hundreds of feet, thousands of feet, and 2 military men didn't even get a scratch. Boy, this is the greatest magician, better than Houdini. Friends, but there is a God, you have children. Every crime that was committed, your children will answer the call, said Jesus. Well, I am saying here to you, what Barnum stole billions. He was the second richest black man in the world in the late 80s. Coming on 79 to 81, 82. Think of it. The Ebony magazine. And you, the police, I want you all to know, stop your nonsense. I was made to understand that when other opposition keep in meeting, it's alleged, the thugs them are breaking it up and the police them stand up there and doing nothing. Then ladies and gentlemen, just take out your cell phone, video who's the police are there, and video the people who doing it. After the calm shall be, after the storm shall be a calm. In the right government, they will be picked up. Do you know how many people was back in Bashir? You're not hearing how much of them is executed? Because Iran will let you all know that. Same goes to the Shah in his past. Think, friends, let's unite and save Guyana. Then I heard in the Amerindian village, the PPP sent a member to threaten them, it's alleged, that they will take the birth certificate away if they support Mohammed or vote for him. Let it be known, if that is true to Indian people, Guyana is an Amerindian country, followed by the mixed race. The Portuguese and Chinese live between everybody. They don't talk about Portugal and China. And the Chinese always come under scrutiny for the black people more as a stupid Indian. Where is the 800 million that was given to Arthur Chung? That's Burnham and Jagan. You fucking hypocrites. Every crime that was committed against us, we have answer. We know some of you families in Brooklyn. They live in Florida. They live in Ohio. They live in Chicago. Georgia. They live a lot of places. Listen, we come once in this world. We must love, share respect, help each other, not to violate the rights of a human being, man or woman. Okay? Because we all have to die. An accident can happen anyway. So when you kill for the politician, they get the police to kill you so you don't talk. Then they get transport the police and make it happen in accident and get somebody to kill them quick. When will you all stop, man? If a politician tell you to kill somebody, don't tell him no because they can kill you before because you already know. Go to the UN with your family and report it and bring the news in. If you're a criminal and they offer you money, save your family and your life, they can tell somebody who killed John and Henry. Where are your family and you going? I'm telling you all, stop it. Wake up for God's sake. Let's unite. And if Mr. Mohammed is going to run, we must give people a chance. And we try the PPP, it's failure, corruption, and obstruction. We try the P, and it's racism and major corruption and hatred. So let's bring an end to it. Unite the people and form a national front government and use whoever. If Mohammed could do the job, let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. And it's time for we to work together. Thank you. And let's unite and save Guyana and save the future. Thank you.